This is a party election broadcast by the Labour Party.
This year has been the hardest year ever.
Really? Right.
And it's 50-50 that we'll survive.
Every bit of conversation is about what's happening, price-wise and stuff like that.
It's almost like a state of shock. Every week you go supermarket shopping, it reminds you of how much things are costing.
And do you agree this is the hardest year?
Certainly, yeah, without a doubt. You should be able to afford the general things in life, not struggle to pay for something that a few years ago you could buy easy.
What's this country coming to?
Why do you think the government doesn't get it?
They're not in the real world, they're detached from it, yeah.
Who represents us in government are millionaires or multi-millionaires. They've not got a clue what it's like on the ground floor.
Hello, how are you? As a child, I grew up in a Pebble Dash semi. Dad was a toolmaker, Mum was a nurse, so there was never a lot of money. So I know what that feels like, and that's what makes me so determined that we will cut the cost of living and ensure that families don't have to go through that on a regular basis.
If and when Keir gets a chance to be Prime Minister, the people who'll have it in his mind are the people who he grew up amongst, ordinary working people. You have to decide what the priorities are, and even when there's not much money to go around, there's a choice about who to put the burden on and who to try and shield.
Why can't that be done now?
Because the Tories don't want to.
That's
That's not the choice they're making.
It could be done.
It could be done.
Yeah.
It could be done, yeah.
Right.
It shouldn't be like this.
That's what I feel.
This country could be better than this.
Yes. Everyone we met today has got so much, ambition, and they're willing to put in the effort, but things are not working well enough.
Having enough money to make ends meet is a matter for me, not just of economics, but of respect and dignity.
To be honest, I always thought Tories were the government for business, but they're obviously not anymore. But what would you actually do, and would you stick to anything?
So one of the things we, wanted to talk about today is our High Streets plan, a package of energy measures, bring in the extra money, and some of that money we would use to help small businesses with their energy bills.
If we can't look back after 5-10 years of a Labour government and come back here or come back and see you and say things have got better, things have changed, we're not having the same conversation, then we will not have done what we need to do.
OK, I'll promise to make the effort and cast the vote, and then I'll hold you to keep your promises.
Absolutely. Growing up, as I did or other members of my shadow cabinet did, struggling to make ends meet, lives with you. Through that connection comes the determination to turn things around, to fix things in this country and to make sure that we cut the cost of living for so many people across the country.
Keir Starmer believes that Britain can be better than this. Labour would support working people and bring down the cost of living. Labour would freeze your council tax this year. Labour would bring down your energy bills. Labour would bring food prices down by helping manufacturers with energy costs and cutting red tape at ports. Labour would fund this by a proper windfall tax on energy companies. Vote Labour on Thursday, May the 4th. Let's build a better Britain.
That was a party election broadcast by the Labour Party.